How has one of the best upcoming homegrown talents fallen so quickly after his rise to fame? You be the judge, but Manchester United Academy graduate Jessie Lingard made his first appearance for United in a 2-1 loss against Swansea City, although coming off after 24 minutes through an injury. After recovering from his injury, he was sent out on loan for the season's duration before returning to the club the following season. In the 2015-2016 season, he would score his first United goal in a 2-0 win against West Brom. 2 months later, he'd score an assist in a 6-goal thriller against Newcastle. A third would follow, and his fourth would open the scoring in a 1-1 draw at Stamford Bridge. But without a doubt, the highlight of his season would come in the FA Cup final, where he would come off the bench to score the winner against Crystal Palace in a 2-1 win. 4 goals and 7 assists in the 25 games he played capped off a good breakout year for Jessie Lingard. Goals in the Community Shield win over Leicester and the Carabao Cup finals 3-2 win over Southampton saw Jessie Lingard become a big fan favorite, and his social media following went through the roof. Known for his viral dances while celebrating, he became a brand of his own, praised by legends such as Rio Ferdinand, saying he could easily play in his era. He would sign a 4-year deal on the 6th of April 2017 and would get his first England cap that same season. 5 goals and 3 assists wasn't great, but as most of the games he came off the bench, it wasn't bad at all. His 2017-2018 season didn't start off great. The no goals in his opening 13 Premier League games, he came into form in a 4-2 win over Watford, getting a goal and an assist, followed by a brace against Arsenal in a 3-1 win. Over the next 7 games, he'd collect 4 goals and an assist coming off the bench in all games. But what followed was a poor run of form, which saw 1 goal and 2 assists in his last 16 games, knocked out of the Champions League early, and a loss in the FA Cup final to Chelsea. Fans questioned whether Jessie Lingard's focus was on football or his social media following. Former footballers and pundits questioned whether Jessie Lingard's mentality was that of a United player. Was he having a bad influence on players such as Paul Pogba and Marcus Rashford, who he was close with off the pitch? And did Lingard have just a bit too much personality for the Manchester United dressing room? However, he did have his best scoring tally of his career with 13 goals and 7 assists in 48 games, and also reaching the semi-final of the World Cup with England. Maybe the season he was having wasn't as bad as people played it out to be. Jessie Lingard's 2018-2019 season did not get off to a good start. The opening 16 Premier League games saw Jessie Lingard score no goal and only 1 assist. It seemed critics may have got into his head. He struggled to find any type of form on the pitch, but off the pitch he was the most active, even posting videos dancing when Manchester United were in terrible form. His first goal would come against Arsenal in a 2-2 draw. His best form would be a 4-game sprout where he scored 3 goals, including a brace against Cardiff, along with 2 assists. He would go 21 games in all competitions without a goal, and some niggling hamstring issues in what would see him get 5 goals and 4 assists that season. For a player hyped up by English media to be the next great thing, it wasn't great at all. 6th place in the league saw fans wanting him to be replaced, and that Lingard was too focused on social media. If 2018-2019 was a hard season for Lingard, the 2019-2020 season would be a nightmare. It would take Lingard 36 games and 12 months before getting his first domestic goal in a 6-0 win over Tranmere Rovers in the FA Cup. Despite fans wanting a replacement for Lingard, they ended up getting no replacement, and Lingard was the main focus in the number 10 role. Lingard would be scapegoated for most poor performances from Manchester United, and it even seemed the manager was finished with Lingard after a poor pass in the Carabao Cup semi-final. Lingard would come out in an interview saying, and I quote, "My mom has had some things for years but never really got help. Now she is. So I have been taking care of my brother and sister. They are with me. It has been tough to see my loved ones struggling, and then I have to come to work and try do my job." Lingard off the field has had many personal issues and admits it's affected his on-field duty, because things on the field were not going well for Lingard. Bruno Fernandes, a long-term replacement for Jessie Lingard, was signed in the transfer window, and Lingard was receiving abuse to the point where he was verbally abused, getting on the coach after a win in the FA Cup. It's sad about the abuse he's been getting off the field, and we really hope things go well. However, on the pitch, 2 goals and 2 assists so far this season, with no goals in the Premier League. It seemed Lingard was overhyped from the beginning by the English media, like so many talents of the past, and couldn't keep up his form from his breakout year. I personally think the hype got to Jessie Lingard, and instead of focusing on his game on the pitch, he was too focused on his game off the pitch, including social media, brand deals, and he's even started his own YouTube channel. He has recently even fallen out with manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer after the manager was reportedly really angry with the video that he posted on Instagram. He currently has 1 year left on his deal, and if he's not careful, Man United would let him go on a free to another club without renewing his contract. Did the fame get to him, or are we just overreacting? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Like the video, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more. And that is it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.